So number 7 will be right over here. It's probably about 8:30 in the morning. Want to get here like right when it opens. That way I could film 2 different towns in one day. Got about 2-3 days left of this trip. We're about maybe 550 miles in out of the 800-mile trip. All right. Terrace area. I think this is the post office if I'm correct. Yep. Wells Fargo Post. Isn't it crazy, Wells Fargo Post Office? So, yes, I would like my mail, please. Check out the inside. Old school lock. I like that. All right. We are in the Wells Fargo Post Office. I think that's really interesting. All right. At the beginning of the restoration phase, the post office was a pile of rubble. The adobe brick and rock faced walls were reconstructed entirely of native Vulture materials. As is the case for many of the buildings on site, in addition to serving as the post office, it would have acted as the bank and a small market. Any transportation that was offered by Wells Fargo would have been outsourced due to locally operated couriers and usually in very understated wagons so as to not draw attention to the cargo. They'll try to make it not look fancy so no one robs them. Paranormal shadows and figures seen outside the building, with many reporting they have the feeling of being watched. I'm gonna come back at night. What would you guys think of that? Look like we got some more typewriters here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got all the original files in it. That's cool. All the old mail sacks. Another old typewriter. We got some old, I don't know if they're candles or just jars. Look like lanterns, kinda. You see that one? Whoops. I guess that would help, huh? I don't know. Alright, that looks like an old scale. What we got here? Old crayons. Yeah, look like old pencils. Old newspapers. Another old scale. Awesome. Alright, so let's flip the page. We're gonna head over to the gift shop / snack shack, which is, let's take a look. Alright. Okay, we were at 8. So we're gonna go to number 9, which is over that direction. So we're gonna head over to 9. Now remember, there's a total of 16 locations to check out here. 2-stage air compressor, once located in the Douglas shaft and used for supplying air to the running equipment. Another big piece of machinery there. Old water tank. Here's the old gift shop. They said this is not original to Vulture, so they kind of created this as they went. But it's still got that whole old school vibe, and like the snack shack, it's the windows. It just kind of looks like it's more for looks than anything. Old bath. You want to take a bath? Jump on in. Wow, look at that building. It's a big one. So I'm gonna finish up right here. What's next? A Sayer office slash vault slash guard quarters. Now let's see if that's what we're looking at. Numero 10. So we're sitting here. We're gonna go to the big building now. Like you said, vault, guard quarters, and a Sayer office. Wow. An old car sitting in front. I keep saying this is cool because it is super cool. This is so awesome. A good sized building. Let's go check it out. Oh wow. Got some stairs. I don't want to go up there if it, I mean, I would like to, but if it, you know, it's open. We'll see here in a minute. This is one of the rooms, the assay office. This assay office was a nerve center. Yeah, I'm in a cage. Mining operations for over 60 years. The primary job of the assayer was to receive mine rock, pulverize it, treat it with chemicals, and heat to determine if it contained gold or silver. Up to 40 assays a day, 24/7, were mandated to determine if the underground work was still in good ground. So that's pretty cool. Whoa. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Here, I'm going to try and close this. I don't want to go in here. Probably don't want you to. Well, I'll leave it just like that. So keep walking this way. Looking out the window. Look like the kitchen, the guard quarters. We got an old animal skin there, animal fur. Not sure exactly what kind, but old fireplace, some rocking chairs, some old dishes. Oops. Whoa. I got butterfingers. Keep dropping stuff. Alright, now we're going to head into this one. This one looks like it has something going down. Wow. Wonder what's down there. I don't see any information on it. I hear stuff coming down like it's raining, but it's not raining. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to grab my light. And we're going to look down this hole. Let me grab my light real quick. Right here somewhere. There it is. This is cool. You're able to go at your own pace. But sometimes they have guided tours as well. So let's go look down this hole. Oh, okay. Don't go down there that far. This might have been the vault. You know what? This was the vault. Obviously, you got your gold bars here. And that goes down a little bit. That has to have been the vault. That's pretty cool. We saw that side. We're gonna go check out this side of the building now. So, during its lifespan, the Vulture Assay Office at times searched surrounding mines by making determinations and tests for the presence of ore and minerals as copper, zinc, lead, fluorite. Various chemicals and testing apparatus were used to identify and determine the makeup of the ore. So that's all the apparatuses and equipment they use. It's pretty awesome. And what we got here? fire thing. Yeah, this whole thing is the shop that they use for all the minerals and stuff. That's pretty awesome. You got that big stove over there. Another wood fire stove there. They used all of this stuff for the chemicals and treating all the minerals. So they didn't do just this mine, they did all the mines. Now I'm not sure if I'm able to go up here or not, but the door's open, so I'm gonna watch my step. Let's go up the stairs. There's no sign that says don't go up here, so I need to watch my step. This is really sketchy. Wow. Whoa. Well, apparently you're able to come up here. I still want to watch my step. It's all creaky. A couple of beds. Fireplace. This is really sketchy. Another little room here. Looking out this back room. It's definitely an open mine. I still got it going. So that's cool. We were able to come up to the second story. Looking through that window, you can kind of see over. It's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and head back down these stairs. I need to hold this handrail. These are kind of steep. So my GoPro on my chest died on me, so I'm going to change that battery out quick. Alright, so we went up there. Alright guys, we'll be right back. I'm going to change the battery out on my chest mount. Alright y'all, let's continue. Not sure what happened. My GoPro 8 filled up the memory on it, and yeah, that went kind of quick. So we're going to continue with this camera, and I'll show you everything. Like I said, it's hot out here and my camera just overheated on me. So it's all good. Let's head on to the next one. We're gonna head over to the bunkhouse. The bunkhouse is next. Where is the bunkhouse? We're gonna find out right now. Let's look at the map again. Okay, we are sitting at 10. We're gonna go to 11, so it's just right to the left of this one. So that's going to be the bunkhouse here, number 11. And we got 5 more buildings to check out after that. Another door that goes into the side. They've got the active mines over there. That's the doctor. Maybe this is the bunkhouse. I'm glad I came here. This place is really awesome. Yep, Henry Wickenburg's house. So this is his bunkhouse. Look like they got the door locked to this one. All good. So Henry Wickenburg actually stayed in this bunkhouse. If you heard the story from before, Henry Wickenburg was the founder of the Vulture mine, and he's the one who got this town going pretty much. He was a German that came out. So that's pretty cool for the bunkhouse. We'll head on over to the next one. Wait, what's the history on that? Let's find out. Well, I think that's number 11. Henry Wickenburg's cabin and the hanging tree. So that must be the hanging tree. So let's see what we got. Thought to be the Henry's original cabin, strategically located near the original mine workings. The small holes near the bottom of the walls are likely gun ports to allow for protection against attacks and raids. Over the years, the structure was used to storage a makeshift jail. Recently, the Bureau of Land Management published an 1870 survey that lists this building as a kerosene storage facility. The infamous hanging tree is a healthy 250-year-old ironwood. Legend has it that 18 men were hung from this tree for rape, murder, and high grading, stealing gold. One was said to be an assayer, caught by guards hiding gold in the assay office coal bin. Ooh, we got busted and got hanging from this tree. paranormal aspect, a surprisingly calm building. Some reports of extreme cold spots and a sighting of shadowy figure of a male walking inside the house. The tree has its own energy, with reports of guests feeling nauseous and dizzy. Well, I don't feel nauseous or dizzy other than it being hot out here. Let's see if we catch anything on the K2. Alright, is there any spirits still hanging around this tree? See if we get any spikes on the K2. Wickenburg house and hanging tree from this ironwood tree. 18 men were hung. Any of you 18 men's spirits still? Alright, my cameras are not liking me today. Super hot. This one's overheated. The other one overheated. So let's just run through these real quick. We went to the hanging tree. We got the K2 meter for about 5 minutes and nothing came up. So we're just going to go ahead and move on. So what we got next? We've got the doctor's office and the brothel / boarding house. And wasn't expecting that. This is doctor's office, a brothel, and a boarding house. Interesting. I keep hearing this building creak. Now this is the doctor here. Got an old crutches set up. Old bed, old wheelchair. Wow, look at that wheelchair. Let's see the history on this one. Alright, note that the doctor's office was also strategically located close to the working incline. The brothel boarding house, it was not usual for mining camps to have at least one brothel. The madam's quarters were in the left part of the building, and the working rooms were in the adobe brick portion to the right. It was common for brothels to also act as the boarding houses for short-term rentals. The old bench, old saddle. I think this was one of the brothel rooms. I got a weird feeling in here. This is the brothel room. That's pretty crazy. I definitely get a weird vibe on that one. Brothel and office park renovations. And here's the boarding house. That's cool, we can check this one out. Oh, creepy little doll. Are there any brothel spirits here with us? If there is, feel free to hit the light for me. I'm going to leave that there just for a minute to see if the doll has any spirits connected to her. If you do, go ahead and use your energy and move that light for me. Not picking up much there. We got a nice old couch. Old furnace. Lodging per night, 25 cents. Eating, 25 cents. Liquor, 6 1/4 cents. Wine, 25 cents. Oats for horse, 1 cent per gallon. Horses stabled free. So we got a room back here. One of the brothel boarding house rooms. Man, it's just like it's stuck in time. It's so awesome. Now since I've been here, I haven't had anything come off on the K2 meter. Looks like the kitchen part of it. For being a brothel or a boarding house, they don't have that many guests at one point. Old piano. Is there any spirits left in this building? Play the piano for me. Or hit this light. If you're here with us, hit that light for me. We got our old pictures up here of some of the women. I definitely have that weird vibe in here, but it doesn't seem like I'm catching up too much. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head on over to the next section. What do we have next? I'll find out right now. Let's take a look. We're already there. Doctor's office. Looks like there's another bunkhouse. So let's head on over to the bunkhouse. That's number 13. There's an outhouse back there. Let's see. Number 13 for the bunkhouse. You want to go right there. So we're going to head over to that building. But it doesn't say anything about the... Well, that's the outhouse right there. So, it's a cool outhouse. I think it's used till this day, if I'm correct. Take a walk over here, check it out. Now, this was the side of the boarding house. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Old mattress spring hanging out the back. Outhouse. Yeah, this is new Connex, so that's actually the bathrooms they use to this day. I can imagine. It's warming up very fast. That's why my camera's batteries are overheating. So let's go ahead and get over here. This is another bunkhouse. Now, the Vulture mine is up over that way. You can't get to it just because they, like I said, they reopened it. But we're right next to it. It's on the other side of the hills here. Wow, look at that old piece of machinery. And I believe this is the bunkhouse. It's so cool. It's made of this stone. Rocks. Okay, so the bunkhouse. Switch over the thing real quick. There we go. The workforce would swell and fall in relation to the ore content. Many resided at the company bunkhouse where they would share bunks on a rotating shift basis. Lice and dirt included. $1 a day was the usual charge for a room and board. And the typical miner's pay in the 1880s ranged from $250 to $350 a day. During the early 1900s, tennis was a popular pastime, and the space between the bunkhouse and the brothel was where they set up their court. The small room to the right is used now as an intimate bridal room, and the larger section of the building serves an additional event space. Okay, so this is the event space over on this side, I believe. I think this was the, yeah, there we go. It's nice and open. So this was the event space. Some more old bottles, old record player, old chairs. That's pretty awesome. This is their event space. Look at that old suitcase. Old mirror. Let's see if we get any action up in here. I can imagine there were a lot of fights and brawls in here. Are there any spirits left to here? And you're having a good time and passed away or gotten into a bar fight? Hit the light for me. Warning people not on mine tour, stay in parking lot. Well, I'm on my mine tour, so. Alright, so we're going to head on over to the next building, which is the workshop. Let's go check out the workshop. Wait, that's hardware. But that's it, that's the workshop. I believe. Open up the map again. Whoa! Butterfingers. So 12, 13. Yep, this is going to be the workshop. And then that'll be our last building to check out there. So let's go check out the hardware workshop. There you go, that's the workshop for you. Wow, this is nice too. Look how big it is in here. Definitely a big workshop. Old chair. Detroit catches panicky Indians. Looks like old football games. Waldo was just 25 years old when he started working at the Vulture. His father had been mayor of Santa Fe. Prominent attorney and well-regarded historian, young Waldo graduated from the University of Michigan in 1911, where he earned a degree in mechanical engineering. Wow, look at all that. That's awesome. Look at that big saw. Look at those teeth on that thing. That's pretty cool. A bunch of more tools. Cool paintings. War. Oahu bombed by Japanese planes. Honolulu Star Bulletin. Well, that looks cool the way they lit that up. Old workbench. Bunch of other old cool stuff. All kinds of tools. You can hear the floor just creaking. Bunch of tools. That's pretty cool. So far nothing at all on the K2 meter through this whole place. Alright guys, we are in the church / mortician's house. It is really nice in here. They definitely take care of all of this. Really cool old dresses. Old chairs. Wow, look at this old fur coat. So, we got the K2 meter in here as well. Of course, I want to turn it on in the church, right? Please stay on gray carpet. Cleaned for bride. Thank you. Alright, so we need to stay on this carpet. See the gray carpet here? I'm going to be respectful and stay where they asked. It's pretty cool. Like they got some shades for pictures and stuff in here. Make it look super old school. Like I said, they have weddings and stuff here too. So pictures in here would really make it feel back in the day. This is pretty cool. The church, mortician's house. No K2 meter activity in here. So with that being said, let's head on over to the last building, which is, you know what, let's throw some history in there. Alright, church / mortician's house. Original to Vulture City, the house was moved to Wickenburg circa 1935, but found its way home July 2019 when it was donated by the First Presbyterian Church, who had used it for several years as a youth center. Prior to the church ownership, this house was occupied by the town morticians Terry and Robin Brown, currently used for wedding and event space. So that's why they have it clean and they want you to stay on this carpet. The paranormal aspect of it, Izzy, the child spirit, has claimed this building as her playhouse. Guests bring dolls for Izzy in hopes that she will make contact with them. Spirits of 3 young rambunctious girls seen playing outside the building while singing. Wow, so we have a little girl, Izzy. Izzy, are you here with us? You just like to know if you're still hanging around here. We just want to say hello. That'd be really cool if you can. See, I heard that you like to play with dolls. Is this one of them? If you like to play with dolls, can you hit that K2 meter for me? Use all your energy and turn the light yellow or red. Izzy, do you want to play? Come play with me, Izzy. Is this another doll that you like? Izzy, if you like this doll, can you turn my K2 meter red if you like this doll? Just turned it on back on. Izzy, I would really like you to come and touch my meter for me. Do you want to play? Like, Izzy, is that your jacket? Okay, Izzy, I'm going to leave you alone. Alright, well, we tried to talk to Izzy, but all good. So, we're going to the last location of our Vulture City tour. Let's head on over to the cookhouse. Alright, so last location, the cookhouse, which is going to be right here. Once again, if you guys are enjoying this, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I hope to see you guys on the next video as well. Look like this door is for the kitchen bar. Is it open? We'll find out. Yep, awesome. So this is the kitchen bar and the cookhouse. Very creaky. Got that old sound to it. I'm gonna bring out the K2 meter again. All right, the cookhouse. Let's get a little bit of history going on that. So, built in the early 1900s, this building, sorry, lost my place. This building included the main kitchen, dining hall, and town saloon. Patrons took turns eating at tables. I keep losing my spot, there you go. And were given literally minutes to eat. As soon as one was finished, sometimes before they were finished, serving girls would remove their plates, wipe them off, refill them, and place them before another hungry miner. Notice the original bar that was discovered under piles of rubble during the restoration work. Paranormal? Reported sounds of women in conversation, babies crying, movement of objects, and shadow play. So that's interesting. We still have our K2 meter out. Turn that off and restart it, just in case we get anything. Bunch of old bottles and jars again. Looks like they definitely use these to this day because these are new heaters. They've got trash cans, trash in here. So they definitely use this for events. Old refrigerator. Another entrance going out towards the front there. Old stove. Look at that old stove. Wow. Old piano. Is there any spirits in here? Can you play the piano for me? Hit one of the keys? Or make my light go off? So this is the last section of the cookhouse. Walk through here one more time. Like that one's got a lock on it. Okay. Super creepy old mirror. Old chest. Some old couches. Old map of North America. Wow. One. Look at all those. Those are old. Another one. Built on a different material. It's pretty cool. So, that's going to be it, fam. This is the last location of Vulture City. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now let's head up out of here real quick. We'll do a little walk out towards the front. And then that will be the end of this video. So I've had my camera overheat 3 times. My memory card got full. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. This was awesome. Now that we come out here, the clouds come out and it's nice. I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part of the video. If you disliked the video, what should I do different? Just let me know what I can do to make you guys happy. Thanks for watching. Smash the like. We'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.